The most important thing when you're teaching children is constancy. If they do the same thing, but you yell at them sometimes and compliment them on other times, children get confused and have a hard time developing a sense of right and wrong. But education is the only time you need constancy. Let's say that you do the same work every month, but your boss gives you different salaries each time. Would you want to work hard each month? On the other hand, if you receive the same salary no matter what, would you want to be your boss if you didn't give your best? How constant are you in your own actions? I can pride myself on one thing. I'm constant in coming back on the air each night at this time. Welcome to Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Sunday, April 28th was Gentleman by Psy. I hope that each night Hot Beat is a constantly enjoyable experience. Hello, I'm Kevin from Zea. I hope that all of you are constantly tuning into Hot Beat each night as well. Am I right? There is also a consistent way of tuning into Hot Beat. You've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, and 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I'd also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. For Sunday's Hotbeat, we have Listener's Choice, where we play all the requests that we couldn't play over the past week. And in our second hour, we have Talkbox, where I get to tell you about how I feel about various things. Now let's kick off today's Hot Beat with two songs. Here is Get Up by Evil and Headbanging by Offroad. They say that life begins with B, birth, and ends with D, death, making everything in between C, choice. But here on Hotbeat, your choices aren't between B and D, but K for Kevin and L for listeners. Welcome to Listener's Choice, where you get to call the shots. On this segment, I give you the driver's seat. We're on with Listener's Choice. Over the past week, we've been getting so many comments and requests from you. But unfortunately, we weren't able to share them all because of our limited time on air. But we never forget your requests. And we saved them all for Listener's Choice. Now here we go. If your request song doesn't come on during the week, don't be too disappointed. Be sure to tune in on Sundays for Listener's Choice. Let's take a look at the comments that we received over the past week. Here we go. Ellen from France. Merci. Thanks to Zea, I've become so interested in K-pop and Korean culture that I'm now taking Korean language lessons. Woo! Oh no! Oh and O sounds so similar. 받침 followed by O is so tricky. Any advice? Let me guess. Tune into Hotbeat every night and listen to all the Korean songs. Ha 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 ha! Okay, Ellen. It's great to hear that you become an interest in Korea and Korean language through Zea. And I feel a sense of responsibility to work even harder. Oh, and the tip for the pronouncing Korean. Think of iung that comes after the consonant as O. Well, that is silent. So, which is, in a word like 민우, the iung is silent, which is why it's pronounced 민우, not 민우. Yeah, so 민우. Okay, so good luck with your Korean, and write me your Korean comment next time, if you can. Alright, we'll be back after two more songs. Here is I'm Still Yours by Pure, followed by I Only Know Love by B2B. You just heard I'm Still Yours by Pure, followed by I Only Know Love by B2B. You're on Listener's Choice. We hear your comments and requests. Now let's continue to hear your comments. Kimberly from Canada. Hi, Kevin. My name is Kimberly, and I'm a Korean Canadian. I need some advice, but I didn't know who else to ask. The head of my team at work has been at our office for about a year, and I've had a crush on him ever since he came here from Korea. But soon his work will be done here and he will go back to Korea. I don't know when I'll see him again. I want to tell him how I feel, but I know that he has a long-time girlfriend. It seems like cheating to tell a person with a girlfriend that I like him, which is why I've waited all this time. But the thought of not being able to see him from next month makes me want to cry. And I'm afraid that later I'll regret not having said anything. What should I do? If you were my team chef, how would you feel? Okay. Well, Kimberly, I don't know the whole situation, but in my opinion, it's not a bad idea to tell him how you feel. Because if he tells you no, then you'll be sad. But the thing is, you won't have any regrets. But on the other hand, if he returns to Korea without knowing how you feel, I'm afraid that you'll regret it for a very long time. So why not just try out? Just be yourself and just tell him what you're thinking right now. And good luck to you, Kimberly. Next, move on the comments. Next comment, Zhang from China. Hi, Kevin. I'm a terrible cook. It's almost my anniversary with my boyfriend, so I'm learning how to bake. It's been a few months, but I'm not getting any better. Just today, I burnt my hand on the oven. Oh. And burnt the bread too. Oh, okay. I think I'm following the cookbook pretty well. What am I doing wrong? I'm afraid that I'm going to end up buying a cake for his birthday instead of baking one for myself. I feel horrible looking at all the flour, sugar, butter, eggs, baking powder that's been burnt and thrown away. I'm sure that if someone else had used them, they would have become delicious cakes. Should I just give up? I feel like I'm just wasting food and money. Well, no one is perfect from the start. I mean, practice a little bit more in baking. I heard that it's important to measure out the ingredients exactly. So don't just guesstimate. Make sure you're really following the recipe. And even if you can't make a cake in time, you can always give your boyfriend pictures of your trying to bake. Just take a picture with your phone or something. I'm sure that that'll be more than enough for him, maybe. But anyways, good luck with your cooking, baking. It'll get better and better day by day. Okay, we'll be back after 2 more songs. Here is Love Recipe by Classy Kwai and another Love Recipe by Kami, featured by Bobby Kim. That was a Love Recipe by Classy Kwai, followed by a Love Recipe by Kami, featured by Bobby Kim. You're listening to the first hour of Hot Beat with our segment Listener's Choice. Next up, we have your request songs. Nikki from Canada. Hi, Kevin Oppa. I was wondering if you can play FX Hot Summer or Luna Fly's How Nice Would It Be? Thanks. Tauntaun from Japan. I'd like to request DMTN's The Man Opposed. The lyrics are so cute. Emma Patterson from Sweden. Hello, my name is Emma, and I'm a big fan of Arirang Radio. I was hoping you guys could play Shinhwa's Brand New. It's a song I really like a lot, so please. Christine from USA. Hey Kevin, I have this song stuck in my head and I just have to listen to it. Can you please play Sea Clown's Solo? Sohom from Algeria. Hello Kevin, my request is Amigo of Shiny. Please. By the way, I love your attractive voice. Arirang have done well by making you a DJ on the radio because you are the best. Merci. Mutel Alicia from France, how are you? Today I'm off so I can listen to your radio. I'm really happy. I would like to request a song. Is Lee Seung-gi's Return. Linda Sumartono Linda Sumartono from Indonesia. Hey yo, DJ Kevin, I'm a new listener in here. I really love listening to Arirang Radio these days. Your voice has been accompanying me since the last I started my midterm exam. Ha ha ha! I love you and good luck as the DJ. Samangat, fighting in Indonesian. I want to request a song. Please play for me. Infinite Many Love. Okay. Now those were your requests. I'm going to play two of your request songs. Here is How Nice It Would Be by Lunafly and Amigo by Shiny. That was How Nice It Would Be by Lunafly and Amigo by Shiny. Now let's hear more from you. May Kim from USA. Hey Kevin, I'm a Mexican fan living in the US. I really wish I could tune into Heartbeat every day. I really do. But I can't because of school. Hopefully I will be able to listen to you every day when summer vacation starts next month. I am anticipating it. I can't believe you are going to the US next week. I am. It's a dream come true. I really want to go, but I'm not able to this time. Maybe I'll get to see you in South America soon. Yes, I hope you have fun in Los Angeles. By the way, I miss your Australian accent. Love ya! That's right, I'm going to US next week, and I'm going to be in South America soon as well. So, all of our Zen members are really excited. And by the way, my Australian accents, yeah, a lot of you very curious about Australian accent. Yes, I actually lost quite a while because I have American friends here in Korea, and I talk to them a lot, and I get this American English, these R's and L's, that which Australians, they don't actually pronounce that R. So I'm kind of, but I'll get it again if I go back to Australia or talk to my friends, my Aussie friends. Aussie, oi oi oi. Yes, and next up, we have more shorter messages. Minsumin from Korea. Kevin O'Fall, due to midterms from this week, I'm really exhausted. I have another exam today on non-traditional security, and it's killing me. I have 4 more exams coming up next week, and it's driving me crazy. Will you give me strength? Pretty, please. Thank you always for giving me strength when I need it. Good luck always and God bless you. Thank you, Sumin. Andrea from Paraguay. Oh my gosh, saying your dream place is Latin America. Thank you. Grazie. I hope you can visit my countries over here. Maybe you can have some vacation in Latin America. Hoo. Vicky from USA, how are you today? I'm trying to study while listening to your show. Haha. Crystal Koo from Hong Kong. Hi Kevin, I'm Crystal from Hong Kong. I want to get a place in university. I feel very tired studying every day and I can't only sleep for 4 hours. I need some music to relax. Thank you for giving us lots of good music. Love you, Kevin. Harumi from Japan. I listen to Heartbeat every night in bed. I can't fall asleep without your voice anymore. Chloe from UK. I love it, Kevin. I love how you join in and just sing even if it's just short. It's so awesome. Eki from Indonesia. Oh my gosh. OMG. I don't know. Tonight playlist is just remind me of old times with when my friend and I first time I liked K-pop music. Now my friend and I are now not in the same school. But tonight because of you we talk at SNS talking about old times. Thank you, Kevin. Okay, those were the messages from our listeners in so many different countries. Thank you very much once more. And please keep coming back. Let's take another music break and wrap up Listener's Choice. I'll be seeing you in the second half. And I hope you enjoy our next 2 songs. Here is It's Okay by Luna, followed by Blind for Love by Yesong. Okay, that was It's Okay by Luna and Blind for Love by Yesong. Okay, it's time to wrap up part 1, and I'll be playing 2 more songs before we come back to second half. Here is Beautiful Love by Kim So-jung and Nothing on You by Jay Park. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? Hot Beat. Welcome to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was VVIP by Seungri from Big Bang. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, and 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. That's ARIRANG RADIO. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I'd also love to hear from you guys. Leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT, Hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is Just Go by Rania, followed by You Know Me by Tasty. There are some boxes you should never open, like Pandora's box. But in this box, there's nothing but fun stories. Talk Box! It's a Sunday night, and what better way is there to spend it than to talk with friends? Welcome to Talk Box! Okay, now today I have 2 topics for you. The first is stars from audition programs. Do you guys remember a while back when there was an audition program craze all over the world? One constant who became globally famous was Paul Potts. You guys know Paul Potts? Who appeared on Britain's Got Talent. The program made it possible for him to become an international star overnight. The same audition program boom hit Korea with programs springing up all over the place, including Superstar K, K-pop Star, The Great Birth, and Voice of Korea. The programs were considered a gateway to stardom and the fastest way to raise name recognition of talented singers among the public. Stars that emerged from these programs include Ihai, Seo In-guk, Busker, John Park, Hogak, Do Ji-yoon, and Roy Kim. But even before the star discovery programs became a trend, there were other stars who were tested and trained under the public eye. Jokwon of 2AM, Sunye of the Wonder Girls, Juno, Chansung, and Taegeon of 2PM, and Hansona of Secret. The beginning of audition programs in Korea was a program 영재 육성 프로젝트 99%의 도전, which is 99% challenge project, which when on air in 2001. It was a program that sought out young people with the potential to become singers and train their abilities. In the end, the winners were Jokwon and Sunye, both of whom were only 13 at the time. Their musical talents were recognized and they were trained for 8 and 7 years respectively before debuting with 2AM and the Wonder Girls. And in 2006, there was another open audition program called Superstar Survival, which was promoted as a project to find the next Rain. Many stars we know today, including Juno, Chansung, and Taegeon of 2PM and Hansona of Secret, participated in that program. After intense competition, the final glory went to Juno, who was not only talented, but also looked alike Rain. Okay, now let's listen to some music from stars that were born through audition programs before we continue. Here is Come to Me by Sunye and The Day of Confession by Jokwon. That was Come to Me by Sunye and The Day of Confession by Jokwon. Now welcome back to Talkbox, where we get to talk with you about anything and everything. Today, we're talking about stars who have debuted through audition programs. We began with the stars who appeared on TV programs that opened up the era of star discovery shows in Korea. Now, we'll move on to the stars that emerged through the more popular and open audition programs we know today. The first major audition program was Superstar K in 2009, where anyone who could sing was invited to compete. The entire nation held its breath and watched as stars were born. The first star who won the show was Seo In-guk, who enjoyed popularity last year, once again through the drama 응답하라 1997, answer to 1997. The success of the program led to more seasons. Season 2 brought us Hogak and Jonbak. Season 3 brought us Busker. And Season 4 celebrated Roy Kim. Successful contestants were able to continue music careers after the show. Even if they didn't win the competition, the group Busker took number 1 on the charts with their track 벚꽃 Ending, Cherry Blossom Ending. And John Park racked up some impressive album sales. Another notable program is K-pop Star, where contestants can win the opportunity to sign a deal with one of Korea's top 3 K-pop labels. The most well-known product of K-pop Star is Ihai, who has produced back-to-back hits including 1, 2, 3, It's Over, and Rose. She has a soulful voice that belies her young age, 18, and is emotionally impressive, which caught the eye of the judges on the show. K-pop Star also introduced Korea to Park Jimin of 15N and Baekhyun. Let's listen to some more music from these stars before we return. Here is I Can Live Because of You by Seo In-guk, featured by Vervulgent, followed by It's Over by Ihai. That was I Can Live Because of You by Seo In-guk, featured by Vervulgent, and It's Over by Ihai. Everyone likes to laugh, and because of that, comedians are always some of the most popular celebrities in Korea. Recently, comedians have been doubling as musicians and releasing albums. The second topic for today's Talkbox is 개가수, a combination of the Korean words for comedian and singer. 개그맨 and 가수. 개가수 include not only comedians who release tracks on their own, but also comedians who collaborate with singers to release songs. The most well-known groups are 형돈이와 대준이, UV, and 용감한 녀석들. They were all able to push back established artists to take number 1 on the charts with their music and produce new trends in the words and phrases. UV began the 개가수 trend with comedian 유세윤 meeting up with the underground singer-songwriter 뮤지. Their first song, 쿨하지 못해 미안해, No Cool, Sorry, gained popularity through the frank lyrics, which apologized for calling an ex-girlfriend after a breakup, and for its hilarious music video. That popularity continued to the follow-up song, 이태원 Freedom. Then there was a 형돈이와 대준이, a collaboration group between comedian 정영돈 and rapper Defcon, who has 15 years of experience under his belt. Their song, The Gloomy Song, which was a satire about the hardships of heartbreak and the realities of society, was loved for its refreshing lyrics and the comfortable portrayal of the singers in the music videos. I suppose it'll be better to hear the songs for yourself rather than me blabbing on. Here is No Cool, I'm Sorry by UV and The Gloomy Song by 형돈 and 대준. No Cool, I'm Sorry by UV and The Gloomy Song by 형돈 and 대준. We're talking about the second topic for Talkbox, comedians turned musicians. Sometimes popularity on comedy programs led to record sales. That was the case for the group 용감한 녀석들. The group appeared in a comedy program in a character as hip-hop artists and gained stardom for their satirical and sarcastic lyrics. When they released the song from the show as an official track, it immediately ranked number 1 on the charts. On a variety show called 무한도전, the cast continued to create singles for music competition within the show. They were joined by idols like Jessica from Girls' Generation and G-Dragon. Comedian Bang Myung-soo and Jessica created a song called 냉면 under the group name Myeongka Drive. And Bang Myung-soo collaborated again with G-Dragon under the name GG to create the song 바람났어, having an affair, which was also a hit song. Then comedian Yoo Jae-seok and singer Lee Jeok came together in a group called 처진 달팽이 to sing the song 압구정 Player, which was also a huge hit. Then there was a group Tungs, which combined Gil of Lee Sang with comedian Jung Young-dun. There are also comedians like Bang Myung-soo who had actually been a singer before he became a comedian, with singles like 바다의 왕자, Prince of the Sea, Full to Full, and Talala, Deep in the Night, to his name. Now let's listen to 2 of these songs right now. I Cheated by G-Dragon and Bang Myung-soo, featured by Park Bom, followed by 압구정 Player by Drooping Snail. That was I Cheated by G-Dragon and Bang Myung-soo, featured by Park Bom from 21, followed by 압구정 Player by Drooping Snail. Today on Talkbox, we talked about stars who debuted through audition programs and comedians turned singers. For rookie singers, it is an invaluable experience to be able to appear on survival program and to show off their skills to a wide audience in a short period of time. I hope that all of the singers from audition programs will be able to continue their careers as established artists for years to come. It's also admirable that comedians are willing to push themselves beyond their comfort zone to enter the world of music, which is why the public has embraced their music. Their work, which encompasses both pop music and comedy, is sure to expand and improve both of those fields in the end. Now let's listen to a song as we wrap up tonight's Talkbox. Here is Monodrama by Hogak with Yoo. That was Monodrama by Hogak with Yoo. That's all for Heartbeat on Sunday, April 28th. Remember, the doors to Heartbeats are always open and waiting. We want to hear your comments, your stories, your request songs, everything you want to share. Another reminder, starting tomorrow, we'll be having a surprise quiz for next week where you can win a signed CD from Luna Fly, so be sure to join us. I'll be saying goodbye with one last song. See you guys tomorrow. Here is Falling by John Park.